be your player here, Charlie. Other players you'll catch every now and then. You have to catch maybe F1 Barry, also JP. She sometimes plays different stuff around. So subscribe and follow. And today we're going to go ahead and play Monster Hunter World Beta. This is the PS4 version of this, so you can tell with the little quick graphic bar that we have going. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this real quick and give you our first thoughts. We're going to do a multiplayer, and we can go ahead and re-edit here. As you know, we did play through it just real quick, just to see. As you can see, you have a nice character generator, actually. Now, there's some presets here when it comes to the character generation of all the characters here. So, it's pretty nice. Everyone has the same body. That's the one thing I didn't like about the presets. But, the facial features differ, and so does the hair, skin tone, and so on. Now, I would imagine in the full version of the game, you'll have a actual more comprehensive actual character creator. So most likely you'll be able to probably pick the frame or body type. There might be what I'm thinking it's going to just be like a handful of body types because they don't want to vary too much. So it'll probably be like maybe 3 or 4 body types, different heights and sizes, and so on. And of course, I guess you'll be able to most likely pick out your different skin tones and different hairstyles. And I do believe you'll be able to actually really customize your actual face, because as you go through presets, each face has, its own unique twist, being the eyebrows, the lashes, nose, lips, and, the height of, nose and lips, as you can see when you flip back and forth between these two. So you have a decent size, decent variation. So I would hope in the final version that there is something more like that. In the beta version, you only get these presets, which is alright, because, this is just beta. Alright, let's go ahead and select that one. There we go. Of course, follow us at Game Continuum on Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, wherever. And it's the same thing with this. Now, I would imagine this is only gonna be presets for your Palico. I don't see Capcom actually making a very comprehensive character generator for this. Now, I would imagine eventually, for the final version, there might be more preset options for different types of Palicos. So I would imagine you'll see that. Of course, we'll go with the Calico here. And, yep, the Game Cat. We'll go ahead and start with that. We'll go with the standard here. Now, this is one thing I really that really kind of disturbed me about the game. You could go in and just do a standard match search, but as you can see, it's very, very weird because it's like there could be a lot of sessions going on. If you go to search criteria, you'll find a lot of sessions. It just has a problem connecting to a lot of these sessions. Now, this is something I think that will be solved in the final version. And here we go. Let's go ahead and stand by for departure. Yeah, that was quick. And we're off. Oh, there's our target.
Get yourself out of that gunk before you do anything else. That's gonna put a damper on your stamina recovery.
And hopefully the other team members get here soon.
Keep your distance and use a potion. Taking hits like that repeatedly will stun you, meaning you won't be able to move.
You guys beating me with snot.
Use a potion.
Now on the run. Controls are a little wonky, but you know, you kind of get used to it. finally some reinforcements.
Yeah, you've mounted the monster. Now's your chance to topple it. Okay, it's down. Now's your chance to get in there and tear it up.
Get in there.
Okay, the monster's tired. Now's your chance to deal some serious damage.
Kind of wish you could run with your weapon drawn. It's kind of a little... Considering like the weapon can transform. 10 minutes left. Meow.
That's not our target. We gotta stay focused on what's important. The monsters are fighting each other? Maybe we can use this to our advantage.
Oh, slipping away. This must mean it's almost dead.
lost its sharpness. Your attacks will be weak and easily deflected.
That doesn't work. Well, looks like we're running out of time. Took a while, but now it's dead.
Completed the quest. Congrats.
There you go, everybody. That was a quick run through of Monster Hunter World. Hope you enjoyed it. It was fun for me here too. feel free to follow and subscribe. And as you can see, it's a really fun game. It's quite beautiful. Don't forget to pick it up sometime. As you can see, this little error message apparently has been plaguing the beta. It's basically when a connection drops or something. I would imagine hopefully they'll have that fixed by final release. Which will be available on Friday. Or sometime Friday in January, I do believe. It actually does tell you at the end there. So you have a lot of different things. Options-wise, there's not too many options in the beta. Licensing information is very simple. And of course, single-player, multiplayer. And of course, the real joy of this game is playing this on multiplayer. So that's where the real joy of this game comes in at. Other than that, it's not a bad game so far. My only complaint is that the controls just seem a little clunky, a little slow. But I'm used to actually playing Monster Hunter on like a handheld. For instance, I played it on the DS and so on, and the controls are kind of similar in a way. But for the PS4 and for it to be on the big screen like this, for me, this is actually my first time playing it on the big screen like this. It just seems a little too clunky. So that's a little thing that you'll have to contend with. Personally, I think a control scheme that's more along the lines of like Horizon Zero Dawn would do wonders for a game like this. Actually, if Horizon Zero Dawn had a pseudo MMO multiplayer version like Monster Hunter does, I think that would be phenomenal. As a matter of fact, let's hopefully they'll do that if they ever make a sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn. But with that being said, it's definitely not a bad game. And if you are a fan of the Monster Hunter series, you'll definitely love this. So hopefully they'll actually add the rest of those features that I talked about in the beginning with making your character more unique than using just standard presets, which hopefully they'll do that. And it seems like you can make your character look really unique because of the simple fact of the armor. Armor is very unique throughout the game. And that's one of the things that's really nice about the Monster Hunter games is that you kind of could go really crazy with how unique you can make the armor. So definitely check this out. This is hitting January of 2018. So you'll be able to pick it up then. Until then, actually, I do believe Monster Hunter will be running as a beta for a few more days. So if you're a PSN Plus subscriber, definitely go to the PSN store and check that out. It'll be in your demo section. Also, it'll be in the PSN Plus section. So definitely check out the beta. That way you could get used to the controls, because like I said, if you're coming from playing any other type of adventure slash MMO-ish, pseudo MMO game or anything like that, the controls are very unique to Monster Hunter. So you have to get yourself used to the control scheme. That's the nice thing that the beta is really going to get you used to. I don't know if you noticed, but there was a few times where I was stumbling through the controls because it's what I do believe it's the control scheme for Monster over complicated. when a more simplistic control system can be in place that can just be given no thought when you're in the middle of combat and so on. But the Monster Hunter control scheme requires you to switch into different things, and also when you're in an action, if you notice in the upper right hand corner, a lot of things change. So you get different actions for following the first action that you did. So there's different things like that. There's tons of different weapons also, but like I said, download the beta and check it out. And that's our quick review here for Game Continuum. Like I said, please follow, like, subscribe. Hey, hit us up with some comments. We love those too. So, until next time, talk to you guys later.